What's up, you guys? It's Macy, and as you can tell by the large towel on my head and the smudged makeup, I just took a shower. Today I'll be showing you what I do after I take a shower, which is my skincare routine, but also some of the other things that I do, the little special, the spices, I don't know. Before we get into this video, I would like to thank Duvolle, which is the brand that sent me this wonderful, I don't know how to describe it other than like a power facial cleanser, along with 4 different brushes. Okay. They sent me 4 different brush heads for this, and this one's like a little stone which helps get rid of dry skin on your face. And then these 2 little facial brushes that are stained and nasty because I used them yesterday. I used it to take off my chemical peel, which I'll show you in a second. And then this one is a body cleanser, so you can also attach this one and use it for your body. If you guys would like to buy one of these, there'll be a link in the description below for you guys to purchase. So the first step is actually not anything skincare related, it's more about this situation. And the first thing I'm going to do is brush up my hair with a wet brush and then put it up into a bun. I know you're not supposed to do anything with your hair after because it can cause breakage or whatever, but it annoys me, so we're gonna fix it. I think I need to get a new wet brush because I use this every single day to brush my hair, and some of the little protective coverings on the bristles have come off because of how often I use it, and it kind of stops my head, but that's okay. So I'm gonna be using one of these thick hair ties. I don't even know what it's from. I'm probably only gonna wrap it around twice because my hair feels incredibly thick when it's wet, even though it's not really thick. It's kind of just thin and there's a lot of it. Now that we've done this high ponytail that kind of looks like a mess, we're gonna put it up even more into a little bun because my hair gets all up in my face and I always put it up after I shower because it annoys me. Rolling up the sleeves, she means business. Now that my hair is up, I'm going to use micellar water because we do not use makeup wipes in this house. We use micellar water, and we also use reusable makeup remover pad things. I think that's what they're called. I literally don't know. I'm gonna take this and we're going to just rub it mainly on my eyes because it's always just built up mascara that I can never get off completely. Gonna dry my hands, and then I'm gonna use this to just blot my skin to make sure my skin is completely dry, because for the chemical peel I'm about to use, you need dry skin. So now that we're dry, we're going to use this chemical peel from The Ordinary. I love The Ordinary. I have super sensitive skin, and I also suffer from contact dermatitis, so everything makes my skin break out, but this doesn't, surprisingly. This is the AHA 30% and the BHA 2% peeling solution. It does wonders. After I put this on, literally my skin is so smooth, it's insane. But you only can keep it on for 10 minutes so that your skin doesn't get any chemical burns, which is not what we want on the Macy channel. Take this dropper that literally just looks like blood, which honestly kind of adds to the fantasy of it all. So now that you have it on, you're gonna evenly spread it out. It's a thin layer. And then in 10 minutes, I'm going to wash it off, probably with this thing from Duvolle because I love it and it gets it off quickly. If I'm not pronouncing that correctly, I will literally come in as Editing Macy and pronounce it correctly every single time. I returned from my 10-minute wait and I was reading because I'm a scholar. Anyways, now I'm going to wet this brush, which is the one that's literally already stained pink because of this, because I actually use this product, guys. I actually like it, I swear. I'm gonna wet it and I'm just gonna run it over my face and then probably dry the rest off with one of the reusable cotton pads or just a washcloth, because I'm doing this so that I can make sure that I'm getting deep in there because I don't want any chemical burns. I don't want anything left over, and then I'll just rinse my face to make sure, again, that nothing is left behind. As you can see, she's a little red. My skin feels so smooth right now. Now I'm going to use my Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser because I, again, as I mentioned, have contact dermatitis, so my skin is really dry quite often. And this is the only facial cleanser that I use that has not completely dried out my skin flaky, and that's why I love it. And it's also Cerave, and she's gotten good reviews, so we use her. Since I just stained this one, I'm going to put this in like warm water. I'm gonna let that brush soak in warm water, and we're gonna see if that's gonna get all the product off, because if it does, then that's probably one of the easiest brushes I've ever cleaned in my life. I haven't really tried that yet, but I tried it and so far she looks like she's working. So Duvolle has you with the hookup if you're too lazy to clean your brushes, because literally soak them in water. I'm gonna use the other brush that came with this to put on my Cerave, and then I would probably use the same brush to get it all off, and then do the same thing again where I wipe just to make sure. Now that it's on my face, I'm going to massage it in a little deeper, especially under my under eyes, because that's usually where stuff happens because of makeup. And to get it off, I'm actually going to use the body brush. It's not meant for your face, but I have not tried it yet, and I feel like it's good for covering like a large surface like my literal whole cheek and ginormous forehead. Now that we've done that, back to my old ways of just quickly rinsing just to make sure that there's no leftover product on my face. And the final thing that I actually like use on my skin is another product from The Ordinary. The Ordinary, love you so much. Sponsor me. The Ordinary, I love this. It's the caffeine solution. I use this because I have pretty dark under eye bags just genetically, and this is supposed to help lighten that darkness and reduce puffiness. So it says just to use a little bit. This isn't like the chemical peel where it has like a waiting period. It's just use a little bit on your under eyes and on the creases of your eyes, and then you just massage it in. So that closes all the things I do with my skin, and then my final step is I use this eyelash growth serum from Vi Beauty. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say it's V Beauty, but if I'm wrong, my bad. I have like decently thick, long lashes, but they're completely straight and they fall out really easily. So the goal is always to keep them in. So that's everything that I do after I shower. Before we go, I'm gonna show you those brushes that have just been soaking in the water for like 5 to 7 minutes and show you how clean that they are. Like, hello. This was stained bright red a few minutes ago, and it's completely clean and white. There's definitely water dripping all over my hands. I need to stop. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this answered any questions. A few people have asked me to do a skincare routine. Don't really know why. I feel like I don't have like the most beautiful skin, but here it is. I strongly recommend that you go buy one of these right now from Duvolle Beauty, Duvolle, and there'll be a link in the description as I mentioned earlier. If you want to clean your skin deeper and even your body, because it comes with a body brush as well as that little stone that helps like exfoliate your face, I guess is what I consider it, like take off dead skin, then you should definitely go get one of these. They're incredible. The actual device itself is super hardy. Like, it's not cheap plasticky, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like something that you'd get from the dollar store, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like a nice, sturdy, hardy product. And that's what I always look for, because things can be so great and then they break in 2 seconds. And I've had this one for about a week now, and I've used it many times. And it has not done anything bad for me. The brush is clean, super easy, as you saw. This is super easy to store away. It's not too big. I just love it so much. Thank you, Duvolle, for sending that to me. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all very much. I'm so excited to start making like back to school videos. I have a back to school haul coming soon, but it's not clothes, it's all supplies, because I wear a uniform. I love you all very much. I hope your mental health is doing well. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Mwah!